Alright, another week, another run through of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind as Big Head. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. Hey yo, hey, welcome, welcome into Simplistic. See, I knew you'd be here first. Oh, yeah, we're taking a mud bath. That's where we're at. Anyways, I'm gonna go advertise this thing, get my other side set up and whatnot.
Yes, Outlander. What do you
Then
want?
we'll get back into it. So last we left off, we went into the Ursulaku mud bath like a true clan friend. Yeah, last we left off, we became clan friend of the Ursulaku camp, and yeah, we already did that. But like, we also became a little bit of Nervarine. Like we're now Ursulaku Nervarine. We have the Moon and Star Ring, and all we have to do is become Nervarine for the other 3 Ash camps, the Ash Clan camps, and then of course become Hortator for the 3 Great Houses. So, audio's choppy, by the way. Okay, give me a sec, I'll fix it. Alright, that should fix it. Okay. Great 360 of our lizard boy. Yeah. Oh, look, an etch. Foreshadowing. You know, it's kind of crazy that a Netch would fly up to the hungry lizard boy of all people. Also, I just realized I have such a massive... What the heck is going on here? Look at that Adam's apple. Good lord. He looks like he's trying to swallow a turkey whole, like... That's actually kind of crazy. Ugh. Bro got his double chin coming in nicely. Alright, now let's see here. So, of course, we need to go grab the other camps. So, the Ahamisu, or Ahamus. I call it Ahamisu because it just rolls off the tongue, but I guess it's Ahamusa. The Zainab. I can at least pronounce Zainab pretty well. And then, of course, there's this jumble of mess. I call it Arabonism because that's the only thing that can roll off the tongue. Ugh. Well, anyways, gotta fly out and become Nervarine, so time to get out of here. You see, most of the time, like, are you clearing your throats, then Mesa? Are you clearing your throat then, Mesa? Anyways. Now, time to go to the various camps, become Nervarine. That way we can get these out of the way. Honestly, these quests are not too bad. And really, there's only one of these... There's only one Nervarine test that can be somewhat tedious. Like, honestly, the Sheogorath one is not too bad. You just have to clear out a shrine, and there's plenty of Ordinators clearing it out for you. Then you just have to get in good graces with one person or kill them off, and then you can just guide the person there. Misa Musa Mickey Mouse! And we're like right by the Ahamisu. Do I want to use another wind form? I have 11 more wind forms. Huh. Well, we definitely need to grab more wind forms at some point. Still enough, though, so we should be fine. I like to think that you're casting a spell with the scroll, eating it up like a toddler would, and it just works. Yeah. It's Isa! Hey, it's Isa! Who knew we would actually find Isa out here? Where's Harambe? Well, anyways. I guess we should wait before these people can actually see me, because I'm kind of just a ghost floating around here. The good beast. Isa's a good beast. Oh god. There we go. Turn that down. Alright. Here we go. Who are you? What do you want? Oh, you know, I'm just the prophesized one of legend. You claimed, do you come to claim the name of Nerevarine? Then you want to speak to the wise woman, Cinnamu Mirpal. But first, you must show respect and speak to one of the Argulicans. You'll find them in their yurts. They will speak with you. Alright, so we'll just go and find the Harambe as a clan friend. Doesn't actually strike me as him doing that. You'd probably pillage the clans for all they're worth and then establish an imperial colony. It's not grave robbing. It's not colonization. It's just called surprise archaeology.
Is there something you need?
So now I need to speak to the Gulakan. One of the Gulakans. Are you a Gulakan? You come to claim the... I hope you come to do the deeds of the Nerevarine. We need the deeds, not the name. You must speak to the wise woman Murpul. We are a poor, sad tribe without an Ashcan, and led by a wise woman, and we are its Gulakans. We say this with shame, for we are as weak and as helpless as children. Go to her, Outlander. Tell her you will do the deeds of our hero and save the Ahamisu. Maybe then you'll be earned the name Nerevarine. Yeah. I'll just go speak to a wise woman. Wise guy, eh? Surprise renovations, not colonization. Yeah, exactly. I'm just a surprise roommate. Now get out. I know the prophecies. I know an Outlander clan friend of the Ursulaku has done great deeds and claimed to fulfill those prophecies. Are you that Outlander? And why are you here? Well, I want the Ahamisu to name me Nerevarine. I'll examine your proofs, and you will tell me your story. And if I'm satisfied, according to custom and with reference to the prophecies, I'll name you Ahamisu Nerevarine. But there'll be a price. Ahamisu needs a safe place, and you'll provide that safe place. Okay, and what kind of place? Well, in Season Pass, we're threatened when threatens the Ahamisu will take shelter in the ruins of all Daedroth. But now the priestess of Hlirini Indivil has come to restore the Daedric Shrine, and the worshippers of Sheogorath dwell here, protected by terrible sorceries and summonings. First you'll go to all Daedroth and make sure it's safe for the Ahamisu. Then you'll return and I'll accompany you there, and if all Daedroth is a safe place for my people, then I'll name you Nerevarine. That's so condescending. I know of an Outlander who was awesome. Surely he isn't you. Yeah, yeah, just uh, like Superman just randomly shows up to some place to like help some girl who has her cat stuck in a tree or something, and the girl's like, "Oh yeah, I heard of some guy who's apparently the Man of Steel and can fly through the air and is a really good guy." I mean, that wouldn't be you, would it? Ugh. And of course, I left behind the travel stained pants. I could use Scrolls of Wind form to... Yeah, you know what? Here, I guess just real quick. Just so I have a little bit of insurance. I know of another area where you can get Scrolls of Wind form. And it's literally not that far. In fact, speaking of which, it's literally right here. Now, of course, in theory, I could run over here and start the Telvanni thing, but like Telvanni Horror Store, but like I'm just trying to come Nerevarine real quick. And I just want to try and find the entryway I'm looking for, because I know there's a ground level entryway that leads to a scroll shop. And I just want to use it right quick. I think this might be it then. Southern Tower. Let me just become Moonisar and Nerevarine real quick. No biggie. Yeah, you know, just... Yeah, just become the prophesized one. No big deal, you know? Like, do you even know who you're talking to? Basically, kind of a big deal. Grass grows, birds fly, and brother, I hurt people. I'm a force of nature. If you was from where I was from, you'd be dead. Why is there a Dremora here? Oh, he's evil. Cool. Average Thurdus and Mundus. Yeah. Let's see here. So, it's not that door. So, was it this door then? Or... I know there's a ground level door. I know I've used it before. I've used it to get Summon Golden Saint scrolls for one character or another. And I know that Wind form is one of the different scrolls that could possibly spawn. Was it on this side? Got one of those Kagouti out there. Kagouti, the dinosaur-looking dudes. Seeing this series inspired me to try my own. Welcome in, Pyrus. Hope that's going well.
But make it quick.
Okay, so this is Southern Tower. That's the wrong area. I know there's another section. Another entrance. Not here. Now we got a Gaudy after me. And it sounds like the guard might hate that Kagouti and might try to run after him. So that's a good thing. The question is, was it here? I guess it would make sense. Oh, so the Kagrenac is here, and the guard was.
Go ahead.
Where were you earlier? I don't know. I think the Argonian voice sounds more like Dark Elf lol. Gaudy said like out. I've always said it's like it rhymes with booty. Kagoody. I mean, either or. I've heard Mickey say Kagoudy, and I've heard others say Kagoody, and you know, it's one of those things where when it's a text-based game and you have fantasy names like that, and you don't really get a lot of enunciations just written down, or even voice characters using enunciations, then like it's hard to really have a canon way of saying something. Okay, this is just embarrassing. Can't reach that area. Yeah, I guess I could use Southern Tower and just go there. Tomatoes. Morrowind parkour lol. Yeah, especially sucks when you don't have any acrobatics whatsoever. And I do believe I can just run up here. Oh, we got a Khajiit bodyguard, looks like. This is Central Tower. I do believe Central Tower is where it's at. So I'll drop another save here just in case. Nope, Central Tower is just a central hub, it looks like. Maybe it's in the basement, though? Well, we got an Imperial locked up. Isn't that ironic?
What assistance do you need?
Services Tower. That sounds more like it. As cool as acrobatics is, I really think it sucks they got rid of climbing. Like, acrobatics is a pale imitation. Yeah. Alright, because yeah, this guy sells potions. And if I remember correctly, you sell potions. Okay. So I think it's someone downstairs that sells scrolls, right? Yep, you sell scrolls. Now this person has a chance of selling Windwalk or Golden Saint scrolls. I guess if I get both, then I could use both, you know? But if I just get either or, then it should be good. And now, yeah, so we do have an exit door, so I'm going to reload here. Climbing seems cool, not sure why they removed in this. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't have been like broken to have or anything. I guess it would kind of make some things a little more lame, like the well, the Telvanni towers would be a little more lame because the whole lore that the Telvanni wizards use levitation magic to get to the top of their towers would make less sense if thieves could just climb the tower. You know, like, if people could just, or even, not even just thieves, like if just random berserkers and barbarians were able to just straight up climb any tower. So the whole fact that wizards use levitation, because of geometry, they thought it wouldn't work. To be fair, they also had a lot of crazy geometry in Daggerfall as well. I mean, have you seen some of those Daggerfall dungeons? Okay, so I can jump onto Oh god. Can jump onto the railways here.
Yes, Outlander. What
Now I just need to find the service
There's
tower.
someone watching me. I can tell.
Yes, there's currently like 5 people total watching you. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, there it is. So if I just slip and slide. There we go. Here's the service tower. Yeah, I mean, base Morrowind geometry is actually scuffed. Like, half the time walking around the map, I'm sliding on the ground, can't stop myself, at least on PC. I feel like you could have implemented it like just levitation, but when in contact with a vertical wall. It's funny that climbing over a tower, over a town wall doesn't get you arrested in Daggerfall. Yeah, like, honestly, I think it would have been funny if they added some kind of border patrol to each city in Daggerfall, and if you just jumped across just jump over the wall, you just randomly hear, halt, 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 as a bunch of border police just show up, and they're like, you're charged with illegally crossing the border of this town. Your punishment is being kicked out of this town. Don't try to come back. Anyways. It does look like the items are randomized. Illegal entry without authorization. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, these items are in fact randomized, and yeah, because, or at least some of them are. Yeah, I don't think I've seen purity of body here, so. And these do seem to be shuffled around a good bit too, so like all the items as well are shuffled around. Climb over a town wall in Daggerfall, the screen fades to black. Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, weren't you? Same with that horse thief. The fact that horses aren't in this game, though. Yeah, there are different scrolls here, so. If I manage to get both Golden Saint and Wind Form, that would be great, but if I just get one or the other, then I'll deal with the whatever. And of course I can always just sail back to Aldrune and get more Windwalk scrolls that way. Well, sail and TP to Aldrune. Psychic Prison is honestly a crazy looking scroll here. Horses aren't really stable for some of this terrain. I'm in the middle of the island's volcanic wasteland. They have insect dogs, whatever Guar and Kagudi is, but no horses. 100% the Empire would bring in invasive horse species, but I guess the Telvanni said, nah. Honestly, could you imagine? I could imagine just a Telvanni randomly kidnapping a horse or just stealing a horse from some Imperial and then just giving it like a hoof of levitation or some crap just so he can fly a horse around to flex on everyone down below. I could totally see Divifear doing that just to flex on the Emperor or some crap. Morrowind got flying horses before we got flying cars. Oof. Funnily enough, Daggerfall has flying horses. You can cast levitation while on horseback and take your horse into the sky in Daggerfall, so no reason you wouldn't have it in Morrowind if they had horses, that was. Damn, this scroll merchant just doesn't like me, do he? Does she? Bleh. Yeah, but I guess, it would have been harder to get, like, a 3D model of horses just in the game, and Jesus Christ. 150 to 240 spell dispel. That is insane. What an adorable poison of Ulgama. I cast Counterspell. Also, we found the Scrolls of Wind form. Well, you cast Levitation on yourself, so Daggerfall has Levitation while you can carry horses with your legs. That's a great image. Yeah, honestly, all I can think of is just Star Scourge for Dawn. With Leonard just being carried by his legs. Using gravity magic. Why do you need more than 100% dispel? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just ridiculous. And it's on target in 10 feet, too. Like, that's basically just there to get rid of debuffs, like, or there to get rid of buffs, I guess. Though, honestly, I don't see much of a use for that. You know what? I guess it could be nice if you're dealing with someone that still think Radon is the most honorable demigod. He truly was. I guess it could be useful if you're dealing with some kind of summoner, but honestly, I don't think there is a single enemy type that would actually summon or use spells on self that would feel the need to like actually get rid of their spell effect. And oh, it's not a full restock, is it? Damn, it's a partial restock. I guess it's more likely chance of getting a 100% or more roll, so you get success more likely. Yeah. If I remember correctly, the way, like from what I've read in the actual handbook or whatever, it's based off of spell, it's basically like off of spell complexity more than actual like a percent chance of doing anything. So like dispels spells upwards to a magnitude of 150 to 240 is what it's showing. Which, you know, is kind of dumb. Yeah, and this is... I guess this is the way I restock now. And... Yeah, I guess I could use other scrolls. I guess, a light spell, just so I can have a bit of vision. You know, be able to see in dark areas, I suppose. Maybe I guess I could try the corrupt arcanics just to see if it works on Gothrin. Because Gothrin can be a pretty nasty dude. His fight is insanely nasty, so I'm going to grab like 2 of these. Argonian with the spear. Yes, I'm gonna grab a few of those spell potions, and then I'm going to, yeah, I'll grab a few. And I'll grab I'll use the light scrolls to get my money back. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, because let's see here. Yeah, so I currently have 16 wind form. I'll just make sure that I have 5 of these. Here, I guess what I can do, just... There we go. And yeah, I'll just have 5 of these handy for whenever I decide to mess with the Telvanni Hork store. I'll just have them on me so I can defeat Gothrin a little easier, maybe. Who knows? Here we go. Darn life. Spears aren't very common in the Legion, which is funny because spears more efficient, more effective weapon than a sword in quite a lot of cases. He's a nasty goth. Yeah, with the Legionnaires using spears, are they stupid? Yeah, like it would make a lot of sense if the Legion would use spears, cause like they're inspired by like Roman soldiers, and like using spears was kind of a Roman thing. You know, like that's what Spartans did. Having their big phalanx formations. There we go. 20 scrolls of wind form. And I got a few spell scrolls that will help me in other ways. Alright, so yeah, time to fly all the way over to... Not even just to the camp, I guess. Where's the Spartan legionaries at to do a phalanx formation lol? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Time to fly all the way to the shrine so I can go clear it out of all of its Daedric forces. Despite the fact that I would technically be fighting my own kin, my fellow Sheogorath followers, because, like, I'm playing as Big Head, you know, like, I guess it's a very Sheogorath thing to do, though, so. Oh, flying out into the ocean too much. There you go, just fly right on back. Bones will be my dinner. No, my bones will not be your dinner. Your bones will be my dinner. Yeah, we can just watch this beautiful fight happen. Oh yeah, and if you don't know already, never tell these ordinators that you're the Nerevarine, because they will absolutely murder you in seconds when you're naked, but you have rock hard abs and calves, unarmored in a nutshell. Unarmored in a nutshell. Yeah. Hey buddy, you need help killing this guy? No? Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got Shogorath followers here. And of course, racist Dunmer, who will always be annoyed at us Outlanders. And yeah, we can talk to these guys. Who are you, Outlander? What are you doing here? And funnily enough, you have 3 options of telling this guy what you're here for if you decide to press in. I'll deflect your sword with my abs. Yeah, so you could say that you're here to worship, and he'll kill you. You can say that you're the Nerevarine on a quest to fulfill the prophecies, and he'll kill you for being a heretic. Or you could say that you're here to loot the shrine. Oh, okay, then that's just a perfectly valid thing to do. You know, that's just what we do. But anyways, if you could just kill a few witches and warlocks in the process, that'd be great. So yeah, basically these guys are fine with archaeology, as I usually put it. Oh, do I have skooma on me? Or not skooma, sujama. And yes, I do. I at least have a few bottles of sujama. If I remember correctly, you only have to lead out to this area. And you know what? I just want to see if I can do something special, because I know that that these two are a bit of a threat. However, I think it's in this area where you get most of it. I know there's a. I've been paralyzed. Oh god. Yeah, there's a golden saint over here. And golden saints are quite nasty. Hey, think you can help me face against this golden saint here? This is like the movies where they subvert expectations at all costs, even when it makes no sense. Yeah. This golden saint seems to be running in place. Did I just run past the saint? Like, is there nothing that golden saint can do? Like, whatsoever? That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, I think you just have to rush up this area. Oh god. Okay. Well, I definitely need some Sujama in me. Now or never. Die, 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 die. Do I have any healing potions? I have no healing potions. I'm dead. Damn. Okay, well, we got a golden saint there. So here, we'll try this again. So I know these two, they can be a real nuisance. But hey, I managed to die. That was kind of dumb. Okay. Here, because I guess I'm going to give it a few shots of trying to just be a bit of more of a pacifist, because I think you could just run past everyone and just use speechcraft on the last person. So if I just avoid more than anything. We have a golden saint here who will run up to this area and just get stuck. Like she can't move. And I already seen in this area. That everyone will try to murder me. That's great. Yeah, golden saints are impossible to kill. Hey, can I... Well. Grand achievement, big head. You managed to just barely avoid living. Well, what do we have here? Do you have your invitation, or are you player of the game, or one of the game pieces, or a humble spectator? Here, I'd like to become best friends with you. Invitation. Were you summoned, or do you come here at free will? Our party, game pieces, player of the game. Yeah, okay, I'll spare your life if you grant shelter for Misu. Gee, how cute. How sweet of you to spare my life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Of course, you were not such a pathetic little worm. That threat would have a little more bites, but never mind. Quite charming. Lead the pitiful case of Misu. My goodness, never I heard such a speech. Having such a moving tale, such suffering, and right here at the front door. You shame me. Please, bring the poor little things here. We won't hurt them. I can't speak of the ordinators, of course, but I promise my followers will not harm the Misu while they are here in Old Daedroth. Looks like the Golden Saint is 100% still going to harm me, though. So what about that, huh? That's fine. We don't need to necessarily let the... Oh, these guys are... Yeah, okay, cool. So the cultists will not attack, but the Golden Saint still will. Golden Saint up here. Oh god, she's free. And stuck once again. Will you look? Did I really talk them out of a fight? Did I actually settle a dispute? There is no frickin' way. Oh god. No. This isn't how you play the game. This isn't how you play the game. Okay. We have a serious problem. It does appear as though there is a Golden Saint that will absolutely murder our companion if we bring her here. And I do know that we have to bring her into the inner sanctum, so we're definitely going to need to be a bit stronger for this one. This will probably take all of our Sujama just to clear out this one saint. But you know what? Should be ready for it. I should be more than ready for it. So, here. I'm drink all of our Sujama. Should give us all the strength we need. Come on. Die, 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 die. Saint, die. Her saint. There we go. Whew. Golden Saint defeated. And here, I'm just gonna drop this this sword on the ground real quick. Just so we have it there for later if we ever want to sell it. And I know that all you need to do is just get into the other shrine. And yeah, these fine folk wouldn't want to kill us. Ever. Oh yeah, and we should be able to see... Oh. These guys are still aggressive. Damn. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay. But I do know that's, I only have to get this person over to this one area. So it should be good. Alright. Time to fly on back. Gotta love crab flying. Just something so beautiful about flying like a crab. And somehow actually moving faster than if you were to just walk normally. Alright, now time to get you to come along. Yep, you want to accompany me? Yes, please accompany me. Now I just have to get her there safely. And then that's this quest complete. Oh yeah, and she moves like 3 inches an hour. So I'm going to constantly hear, hey, wait for me, the whole trip. But I mean, yeah, there's a few islands at least that make this trip a little easier, so... Usually you pay a scroll of wind form. Usually people find being compared to a mud crab offensive in Tamriel. Yeah. Yeah. I fought mud crabs harder than you. Well, tougher, but you know. Guess since I'm the Argonian here, I can just swim through the water, though. Yeah, I really shouldn't have any... It's a mud crab! Yummy, 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 eat the mud crab. There you go. Prepared the fork. Oh yeah, how are we going to get through this area? Follow me, I have an idea. And yeah, like 2 of these camps are literally just going to be escort quests. The worst thing she can say is, no, the mud crab is harder than you will ever be. Honestly, I can't imagine just some random, like, I could just imagine, like, at a one-night stand or something, and then, like, if you're just doing it with a Nord woman, and she just decides to pull out the Oblivion combat lines, and it's like, I've met mud crabs harder than you. Ugh. Oh god, a cliff racer. This is probably one of the worst things we can come across in the quest line here. Especially since I'm all out of liquid courage. That's fine, I can just tear through this guy. Good lord. That was quick. The Oblivion female Nord combat taunts are the meanest lady in all of existence. You move like a pregnant cow.
Hey, wait for me.
Oh, son of a damn slaughterfish. Who else? Got more slaughterfish. Oh. Huh. Guess one of the perks of being an Argonian is I can swim up and see them feed in 4K. Hi there. Anyways. The fact that she's just kind of aura farming with her water walk now. Yeah, because like I've never used water walk in this game as much as this one person does. I usually wind up using levitate by this point in the game, so like I usually have no need for water walk. And can I get up on this rock? Thank you. Can you get up on this rock? Thank you. Ugh. Yeah, Morrowind geometry, am I right? Of course, this just has to be one of the craziest sights ever. Like, imagine just going out fishing, and just randomly one day you just see a shirtless Argonian brandishing a fork menacingly, escorting some random Dunmer tribeswoman across the ocean. Waterwalk is pretty cool, though, like, I've used it mainly for when I'm grinding efficient levels. Level 1, I go around with a spear around Saint Denis, and if you dispose of all the corpses, they respawn when you enter the cell again. Yeah. Uh-oh, we got a Dre. Dre, drug. Whatever. Wee-hoo!
Hey, wait for me.
All I did was slide down, woman. You can do the exact same thing. Where the hell did she go? Don't tell me she ran off. Okay. And when the NPCs decide to run off into arbitrary directions.
Now you die!
Gotta eat the drag before the drag eats me. Of course, drags hit not that hard, actually. I thought he would have been a little tougher than that. What are you fighting? Is there a slaughterfish? Oh, there is a slaughterfish. Huh. It was just hiding in the dray. I didn't even see that thing. Drug rhymes with grug. Yeah. Dray, drew, drug, drag. I think that's the one name I don't think I've ever once seen pronounced in any game. Like, just... I don't think I've seen Dre, like, pronounced the same by any two NPCs in an Elder Scrolls game. I think I've seen like one person pronounce it as Dre in Oblivion, another pronounce it as Drew, then another pronounce it as like Drag. I think Oblivion NPCs pronounce it like Gray. Oh, so Dre? Huh. And I think I've seen one NPC pronounce it like that. And yeah, there's no way you're gonna follow me up this area. See, this is where a climbing skill would be nice. Because then you could have the NPC climb with you. Okay, so where are we going then? Because this would be the most efficient way to get up. But of course you're not going to do that. So like... if I just... show you how to Skyrim walk it? Nope, you're just gonna walk away. Okay, cool. So, that's a no. That's a no. Alright, come on this way then. We'll go find a long way around. That would be really nice, is being able to teleport NPCs with recall. Yeah. Especially during escort missions. Or hell, even if NPCs that are following you, if they just had the ability to just teleport after you, like Minecraft dogs or something. Oh, come on, really? Speaking of dogs, we got a Nyx Hound. Oh, and it does some damage. Oh no, not the escort. Anyone but the escort. She has limited health and I don't have any healing for others. You were about to run away from me. That would have been crazy. Like how they come when you purchase fast travel. Yeah. Yeah. Now, of course, what we need to do is just go into the inner sanctum. And if she survives, she'll be like, oh, this place is safe. So yeah, we just have to go through this area. And of course, it's not just this area that has to be safe. It actually has to be the full-on inner sanctum. And you see, usually I wind up killing all of these guys, and then I go do the peace option. I've never decided to just do the peace option. But I guess it makes sense to do it since I am like a Sheogorath follower. So like, it would only make sense to do the Sheogorath follower option, you know? Spare all the other Sheogorath followers, and there we go. This is complete. Now I can be named Nerevarine. Yay, and I got the Mad Stone of the Ahamusa. Yeah, I'm still gonna call it Ahamisu. Sound.
So good to see you.
What a useless enchantment. Sheogorath is known for fostering peace. Or is it fostering peas? Hard to really tell. Sometimes I feel like it. Sometimes I feel like carrots. Or clouds. Or ice cream. But I'm not talking about them. Gotta remember, Sheogorath is a mad prince. He is the very embodiment of bipolar disorder. So as crazy, as murderous as he is also quite peaceful. It just depends on how he's feeling at the moment. And I do feel like fostering peace is something that he would do in this situation. It would truly be the maddest thing to do. I wonder when Sheogorath is going to calm down. He's been mad for an eternity. Maybe we should send him a stress ball. They don't call him the Mad God for nothing. Also, I'm just going to drop this gift off here because I don't really need it. And fly off. Time to go become Zainab Nervreen. Since it's literally right here. Like, it is kind of funny just to see how close the different Ash clans are. When you actually think about it. Like, Urshalaku is, like, really far away. But then, like, once you go to the Telvanni Peninsula, and you're supposed to go find all of the other 3 Ash camps, they're literally just, like, back to back to back. You know, just... like, one's right over... is it over here or over here? We're literally right on the square. You see, that's the only problem with these camps, is they're off-kilter from their square. So, trying to find them. I like how the Ash clans were the Nervari Percies. Like the Ash clans were writing the Nervar prophecies, and we're like, this is gonna be good. We're all gonna make them do our chores first. Yeah, just... yeah. And I mean, honestly, the Zainab one is probably the wildest one of them all. And it's definitely a bit of a moral dilemma. It kind of reminds me of the trolley problem. Which is how much of a moral dilemma it really is. Alright. Oh, right. I'm not... yeah. Not supposed to talk to the wise woman first. Even though that probably would work. Ha! Look, an outlander. Are you lost, poor thing? Did the big bad beast bite you? Do you need a healer? Or are you in need of a trader? So we can take your gold and give you things we would throw away or give you Arguar. Give to Arguar. Actually, I'm here for the Nervarine prophecies. Weird rumors. Some outlander says he's the Nervarine. So, are you the outlander? What would you say to that, eh? Well, here. I can politely decline to comment. That's funny. I'm just going to tell him a story. Is it all true? That is a very interesting ring. It is part of the story of the Nervar. The ring, the Moonstar. Not none may wear it, but the Nervar himself. You should talk to the Ashcan Kalshad. The Ashcan is very curious about this outlander who claims to be the Nervarine. Really? The Ashcan Kalshad. Huh. Very well. Hello, Kalshad. So you are Big Head, the outlander who claims to fulfill the Nervarine prophecies. You are welcome to our hospitality, outlander, but you must tell us, how can an outlander be the Nervarine? Well, like, do you know anything about the prophecies? Yes, we know. We know there are many prophecies, all of them mysterious, obscure. Our wise woman, Sanamur Zabadat, has told our chief all about these prophecies and given her interpretations. A certain day to uncertain parents, skirts of flesh before and flies, and Kagrenac sees and makes to shine the moon and stars. Standard prophet talk. Voices and verses, very interesting, but true? Who can tell? Yeah, so you're here to offer hospitality. Travelers are welcome in. Okay, share news, yeah. Neverine. There we go. You have heard the rumors. We have heard the rumors. Know you to be the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Neverine prophecies. But how could an Outlander be the Neverine? You must admit, that just sounds silly. You seem pleasant enough and strong, healthy for an Outlander. But excuse me if I'm not disposed to take your demands seriously. Okay, anything else? Advice. Here, maybe if I talk to the wise woman and get counseling. Kashad, more like Mr. Bean.
May I help you?
Yeah, I'm here for counsel. I cannot understand this guy. I see. Ashkan Kalsad will not take seriously your request to be named Zainam Nerevarine. Let me tell you a little secret about our chief. Kashad would not have it be known, but he has a weakness for expensive Outlander clothing. If you bring him a pair of exquisite shoes, he might be better disposed towards you. Oh, okay. Cool. So I just gotta get him some nice shoes. You know, while I'm out there, I guess I could also grab more wind form. And, yeah, because I can literally just fly over to Sadrith Mora right quick, because it's, like, right out here. Yeah, just right past this beach. Past the Cliff Racers and Frost Atronach hanging out in the Daedric Ruins. Sadrith Mora is actually right down here. Oh my god, I am far off, and I'm currently in a bunch of spires. Oh boy. So where am I actually? Guess this place isn't that far from Aldrune. No, not Telrune, I guess. Oh, wait, my that was close. So yeah, this is Sadrith Mora over here. We can just go ahead and fly by the bar, grab some Jama. Then, of course, grab some shoes. Danger. Just a random sign that reads danger over a inn. Isn't that lovely? I know that there's there's like an infinitely respawning ghost here and whatnot, but like still that's just kind of funny.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Oh yeah, and you can also buy papers to be here, which is literally just more of a roleplay thing than anything. The papers literally do nothing. There we go. This person has Sujama and can be bribed. So yeah, we can just go ahead and, oh, there we go. We can just go ahead and get some gold out of this person. I like how the Telvanni area has citizenship papers that are a scam because Telvanni are Mites' right people. Yeah, it's literally just papers that prove that you're just a little bitch more than anything. Like, yeah, just pay for some papers that say you're allowed to be here, despite the fact that you're already allowed to be here. Alright, so maybe if I... This person get more money? I thought I just scammed her out of all of her money. What the... Weird. There we go. Wait, does she just... No, she doesn't. I thought she auto-restocked her cash or something.
The pleasure is all mine.
Damn, you're such a swindler. I guess I am swindling you, but like... There we go. Now it's just sell this many back for all of your gold easily. The context of calling a merchant a swindler, but it's while you're exploiting, cheating them out of their gold and stock. Yeah. Yeah, which merchant can out-swindle which merchant, you know? Ugh. Merchant build BOP. I was just starting to fly out of the map for a second. That was actually kind of weird. Anyways. Oh, and I think I can actually get exquisite shoes over at Aldrune's clothing shop, so I should be able to just go over to Aldrune real quick and... What? Huh? I need to put this in like a short or something. Why are you so greedy? Can't I have some? Big head with 873 bottles of Sujama in his pocket while haggling for more. Also, Dance Dance Revolution. Look at this guard. Aw. Will he continue? He will! Yes! I didn't know the blight caused you to phase out of reality. He's just doing the craziest dance I've ever seen. He is constantly looking behind him and in front of him at the same time. Oh my god, look at his... You can barely see his mask on this side. But you can tell he's going the other way. Every now and then, it's... Bro's a master of Dance Dance Revolution. He can hit the craziest poses in an instant.
What was that?
Well, what was me staring at you as you just stared highly at me? Yeah, thought so. What has gotten into the guards at this place? Like, why are they just walking into walls? He is keeping match with a 360-degree view. Yeah. He doesn't even need the robe of many eyes from D&D. He is the robe of many eyes. Alright, now to go to Old Rune real quick. We'll just go grab some shoes from the shoe vendor.
Training. All right, I'm listening.
I think Cedric Mora has gotten hit with the big wave of the skooma trade. I mean, they are Telvanni, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Ugh. Yeah, because we've got a clothier right here. All we need is exquisite shoes. I think this person sells up to exquisite, so we should be in good graces. Let's see here. Extravagant. Exquisite. Not bad. I'll just take him for a measly 75 gold. Thank you very much.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I already made my deal with you, so... The Telvanni are probably the ringleaders. They want to stunt the Imperial Guardsmen as best they can. Yeah, only they never learned from Walter White. You see, they use their own stock. So... Yeah, that's kind of where the problem lies. So I guess it would put them on an even playing field at the very least, though. Like, they're making their enemy high while also getting high themselves. I remember the first time I played Morrowind, I had no idea how to use the map. I got lost in Eldrune and rage quit after like 2 hours of trying to escape. And of course we got clankers in the chat. Boo, bots! Yeah, these damn clankers, I tell ya. Wire-backed oil up. AI trying to take over. Getting their own social media platform and everything. Anyways. Let's go ahead and get some scrolls of wind form. I'll just sell that many. There we go. We should be good with just, we should be good with 75. That should be a good amount of Windwalk scrolls, I think. Especially for this person's entire bank account. Well, 45 scrolls, but still. Should be a good amount of Windwalk scrolls. Even have Scrap in his name, it's clear he knows his future. Oh yeah, commendable Scrap. Commendable Scrap. That's actually kind of funny. That is actually kind of funny for AI to be named that. Ugh. Yeah, I can't wait for that bubble to burst. So RAM prices can actually go down again. Because I'll be damned if that Steam machine comes out and it's like $70,000 just to buy it. Alright, so we got shoes in hand. And we got plenty of Windform Scrolls in Sujamma. So, time to go back to Zainab and time to talk back to the... Well, time to talk to the, Ashcan. Tel'aroon, that's what the place was. That's where Gothrin is. I hope the RAM and GPU prices can go down in the time future, but knowing how things work, they probably never will, even when the shortage ends. Yeah. Yeah, sadly. Alright. We're coming in hot on this encampment. Oh, we can probably walk the rest of the way. Yeah, it's not that far. Also, we got a shulk. I guess it'd be fun to get some short blade training in. I remember shulks being such a terrifying enemy because of the fact that they do fire damage, which pierces through armor, and just how much damage they would do. And of course, I would almost never play as a Dunmer, so those guys were in fact one of the most terrifying enemies to deal with. There we go. Back to Kalshad. Hey Kalshad. Heard you wanted a new pair of Nikes? Oh my god, his disposition shot to 100. He really wanted them Nikes. Thank you, these were... Thank you. These remarkable shoes are very fancy. Too fancy for a simple Ashlander like myself. But thank you for the gift very much. It was very thoughtful. So, about the fact that I'm Nerevarine. We have heard the rumors. Okay, can I tell you my story? Oh, excuse me, do not think me rude, but seriously? Do you believe the story yourself? I mean, no offense, but you must admit, you're an outlander and completely ignorant to our ways. How could you ever be a war leader? What sensible Ashcan would ever choose you to lead the tribes? Yeah, so I'm the only one that has respect on the streets. Shulks are out here one-shotting the High Elf Mage. You got him, Nerevar ones. Skies above, if talk were wealth, you'd make me rich. Don't you ever get tired of talking? Okay, can I steer away? Very well. Can I... Okay. Set me a task, then. Do something useful. Very well. A vampire named Calvario has taken refuge in a nearby Nerano ancestral tomb. If you are as worthy as you say you are, it should be no small matter for you to dispose of this vampire. There. You have your task. Now, perhaps you would leave me in peace for a little bit? Tell me where the tomb is? Well, it is to the north, but you're a stranger and may get lost. Listen, go west from our camp until you reach the mountains. Then turn north and follow the mountains. Keep them to your left. When you pass the ruins of North Shelft, keep your eyes to the east, looking for an entrance flanked by 2 trees on the western slope of a hill in the center of the grazelands. That will be Noreno ancestral tomb. Got the Nerevar ones? Yeah, Anyways. I suppose walking there wouldn't be too bad. I mean, we have plenty of scrolls, but like... walking shouldn't be too hard to do. We can just walk over to the west side of the encampment over this way till we reach the mountains. And then just travel north, you know. Of course, we've got to kick Audi. Do I have any warrior scrolls left? Yeah, I got warrior blessing, okay. Here, I'm just gonna get warrior blessing and just eat this guy. You taste delicious. Nom 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 nom. I love dinosaur. Dinosaur is great. Got a Nyx Hound. Oh, it's a blighted one. I can tell because it has a lot of health. Oh, enchantment went up to 12. Big Head's gonna get a little smarter. Possibly. He may stay stupid. Short blade is 61. Nice. Yeah. Get this and repair my fork. There we go. Gotta keep it topped off. Enchantment at 12, lol. He got a grain of sand smarter. Yeah. He gained a singular extra brain cell, which, mind you, is more than double of what he had before. Ugh. Oh yeah, and I guess if I go this way, down this road here. But what wants me? Oh, the shulk. There was a shulk on the ground and I didn't even see it. Oh, that's funny. That is actually funny. Okay, so I guess if I just head north this way then. Yeah, because those are the mountains there. One extra brain cell is 150% increase to his amount of brain cells. He shared the other half of his one brain cell with the fork. Oh, gotta love it. Anyways. Alright. Yeah, I remember this ruins. Up here, the Dwemer ruins. The ruins with the Dwemer in it. At least the disappeared Dwemer. The Dwemer that aren't there anymore. Looks like they got some ballistae out. Nice, nice. Yeah, just a rat, like always. This place always has rats. Oh, it's just a regular rat. Huh. Well, that was a tasty rat. Gotta love rats. They don't have a lot of health. They have anywhere from like 6 to 7 health, you know, at the most. Nice and easy to kill. Tasty Nick's Hound. Oh, come on, stop. There we go. At one point, you gotta ask if Bagarn is really Dwemer, or if he's just a fat... Oh, got Kaguti after us. Oh god. This Kaguti is doing a bit of damage, isn't he? Diseased Kaguti. Nice. One point you gotta ask if Bagarn is really a Dwemer, or if he's a really fat wood elf masquerading because he's got a poor self-image. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh, that Kaguti is not after us. Well, here's, Nerano. Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Time to go kill some undead. Including a vampire. Oh, son of a... These guys. I hate these guys. I know I'm going to lose some. I know I'm going to lose all my corpus privileges. Yep, I'm already over encumbered. I know I've lost some. I know I've lost plenty of it. I'm only going to lose more. Damn. Oh, at least he's not attacking me. Greater Bone Walkers. Gotta hate them. Look at this. My fatigue is going down with his health. Literally all he's doing is just with his dying breaths. He's just giving me 0 strength and 0 endurance. Oh yeah, and there are more enemies nearby, so this is about to be fun. Yeah, so let's see here. Belt of Blursing. Because, yeah, it's not going to increase by a lot, is it? Wait, is it not leveling? Wait. There is no frickin' way. Dealing greater, when you deal no damage, is the nail in the coffin. Yeah, I put the restore endurance on touch instead of... Oh, that's stupid. So my endurance is going to be 6 now. That is so frickin' stupid. I'm going to drink this just so I can get out here. And I guess if I just rest for a full 12 hours, that'll bring it to daytime. And of course I can get more charges. I cannot believe that's... Gotta hit up the Imperial Shrine ASAP. There you go. I guess it should be fine with just 6 endurance. All that means is just a little bit less fatigue. Less fatigue recovery. I mean, endurance doesn't really matter too much, so I guess it's fine. That sucks. Yeah, because I mean, it's only a 30 fatigue difference at the most, and also Danders. That guy has a bit of a ridiculous name. Oh god, we got skeletal warriors here. I'm gonna drink 9 Sujama and take a warrior's blessing. There we go, that should be more than enough to deal with these guys. There we go. Took out 2 skeleton warriors. Got a scene here who has a key. And Morris, who also has a key to the chest, but not the tomb. Well, 1 key for the tomb, 1 key for the chest. Love my athletics up, gotta love it. Oh, nice. It was poison, so I just resisted it outright. Time to drink some Sujama. Should be able to restore more strength, right? Nope. It got rid of all my corporate strength because of how the bug worked. Oh my! Yeah, that vampire stood no chance. Yeah, I guess when your strength is at 1,500. Dear God. Vampire dust could sell for a bit. I can't use chest while paralyzed. That's stupid. Can repair my fork though. That's hilarious. You can't open chests, but you can repair forks. Ugh. Also, those keys were lies. They didn't allow you to open the locks or the traps. Carry weight is going to be missed. Yeah, it was a little bit of carry weight. It wasn't a lot. I think it was like only a plus 10. So, yeah. It is what it is. Oh god. Oh, yeah. Elits. They, like, do nothing to me. That is actually kind of funny. Alright, now to go back to... Yeah, and I just realized... I wasn't necessarily told to bring proof that I killed the vampire. I was just told to go kill a vampire. Right? Like, was I really told to bring proof? I don't think I was told to bring proof. So, like... What would have stopped my character, like, in universe from just going to the... Or even just leaving the whole camp, just waiting a few days, camping away from the place, and just coming back and be like, yeah, so I went and killed the vampire. You know, like, what's stopping my guy from lying? Yeah. Yeah, fatigue is definitely becoming an issue here. 6 endurance is definitely noticeable. Also, 290 carry weight should be good enough. We've been leveling her strength a good bit here and there, so... That Kagouti ain't gonna chase me, is he? This one might. Here, I'm gonna Warrior Blessing just so I can get my fatigue back. Wow, not even all of my fatigue. Diseased Kagouti. Nice. Alright, well... I definitely need to see another enchanter then, get a new belt. Guess I should also get another Grand Soul Gem of some kind. Could I actually sneak up on this Kagouti and get a critical damage? Nope. Damn. It would have been funny if I could have, though. Oh god, is he actually going to kill me? Yeah, thought so. He's actually doing a lot of damage. He's also quite slow. Guess I should get a Warrior Blessing, huh? It's always nice to time a Warrior Blessing with a heavy attack just so you can undamage yourself. Yeah, that was a blighted Kagouti. That guy was tough. Guess it is nice to have blight immunity by this point in the game, though. Man, these Kagouti are everywhere here in this Grace Lanes. I guess it is kind of their place, though, so... Yeah, this guy doesn't quite have as much health. Oh, an armored skill went up again. There we go. I would level up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need to get a new belt, though. There we go. Repair my fork, though. Hey, hey, welcome in, Ogre. How you doing? Alright, so I managed to finally return after killing Calvario. Dead? Dead? Well then, perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps you should be Nerevarine. Okay, finally, are you actually going to make me Nerevarine since I did that crazy dauntless task? Well, so you killed the vampire Calvario. Well, I'll be happy to acknowledge you. That's as Zen of Nerevarine. But it is customary for one seeking honor from the Ashcan to offer the Ashcan a generous gift as a mark of respect. I just did, dude. I gave you those shoes and I just killed Calvario. Because you're an outlander and you do not know our customs. I know all of your customs. I spoke with the Arshalaku. I will do you the great favor of naming the gift I wish to receive. A highborn Talvani bride, a pretty one, plump with big hips to bring me many sons. Mr. Bean is a jerk in Morrowind. Where will you find his highborn Talvani bride? It is simple. You should visit the highborn Talvani lords and inform them that Ashcan Kausad of the lordly Azanam would do them the honor of making the daughter his bride. Surely many Talvani lords would be honored to receive such an offer. Consider carefully the many daughters offered, and choose for me the finest. Take counsel with my wise woman, Sanamu Zabanmat. She knows my mind well in such matters.
How wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, this is where the questline starts to take a turn of the trolley problem morality route. Yeah, so I'm here to seek counsel. Kalshad wants a Talvani bride, eh? No highborn Talvani would wed an Ashlander, but I have a plan. Go to my friend Savile, a mine slave mistress of the festival slave market in Teleroon, and tell her you need a pretty Dunma slave to pose as a Telvanni lady, and Savile, lady, and then Savile Iman will tell you what clothes to buy and will dress her like a highborn Telvanni. Then escort the pretty slave to Zainab camp and present her to Ashcan Kaushad, a highborn Telvanni bride. As a highborn Telvanni bride, you won't know the difference. Bro really asked for a big titty goth girl, and he's going to get a slave.
May I help you?
Bro, these idle animations that... like, he's just sitting there waiting in line, I guess, for something. Anyways, guess it would be nice to go hit a shrine as well. I think he wants in on it. Yeah, I know, right? Like, he wants his own Telvanni bride. In the form of a slave that's posing as a Telvanni bride. And I guess, like, it is a bit of a trolley problem conundrum where, like, you're basically selling off a slave, but at the same time, you're giving a slave a form of freedom by granting them the qualities of being a wife. If that makes sense, like, they kind of get freedom. Well, anyways, just gotta fly over here to, not the I know there's a trader, a clothier, right over here, who sells exquisite clothes. Specifically, the exquisite clothes we're gonna need for this. I know that she needs a skirt, a shirt, some shoes, and I know she's going to need Telvanni bug musk. I'm going to grab an exquisite belt for myself. And in total, this will all cost me... oh, I don't know. A small margin of what I have. The fact that going up 1 gold actually got it. To be fair, you are technically turning the slave into a major political player by marrying her to an Ash tribe leader. Like, if you played your cards right, you could control the tribe from afar with your agent. Yeah. Yeah, but still, it's definitely a bit of a moral conundrum. Yeah. Like, I guess it is still buying a slave's freedom. But, like... And I mean, I guess... When you do it, she does say that she thinks she'll be happy. Oh yeah, and we got a corporate stalker in the back. I'm immune to all disease, and I mean, it's just a corporate stalker. I can literally just stab him, like, just within reach. And then back up, he can't hurt me. And just step back in the ring. Mmm, tasty. I bet she didn't think that an Argonian would just run up here to eat the corporate stalker she wanted to get taken care of. Also, how did a corporate stalker actually get up here in the first place? Oh god, he's using his mirror image to try and throw me off, and okay. Got him out of his mirror image. He used Mirror Strike, it was very effective. Well, anyways, I took him out. And here, I'm going to snack on his weepings in front of her. In front of the shopkeeper. Now what? Alright, let's see here. Can I get Telvanni Bugmusk from you? Because I think I need Telvanni Bugmusk as well. And I think this person doesn't have it. Okay, love it. You do have a fancy looking shirt though. Shock balls! Morrowind zombies. You gotta board up the window. Ring of shock balls. I swear, this game... Oh, and of course you have the Horty Fist bracer. You can't have your ring of shock balls without your Horty Fist. God, I love this game. Oh god, we got a cliff racer out there.
I will listen out, Lander, but make it quick.
I think it's the apothecary that sells the bug musk. Yeah, bug musk, right? You got Flynn, there we go, bug musk. Yeah, I'll just take it off your hands for a measly 71 gold, 72 gold. There we go. Sorry, but loving Morrowind in this community is not a hot take. What is this person doing down here in the water? What? Did she really just fall off the bridge? And now she's just walking around the water. Gotta love it. Well, anyways, now we got all that we need. Repaired my fork after eating some corporate sweepings. And I do believe we can actually hit, yeah, we can go straight to Tellarune. Like, literally, the game wants you to take this route. Like, this is the best route you can take. Just take the boat to Tellarune. Go in the middle of the night, apparently. You can step right on top of the slave house over here. To just strut on over here. Boop. Hello, Seville. Welcome, Big Head, to the Festival Slave Market, the finest slaves in Vardenfell. I'm Seville Iman, and I know we have the slave for you. Are you looking for a standard household slave, Big Head, or are you looking to buy something special? Yeah, I was wondering if you can give me a hot Telvanni goth wife. Oh, wow, you need a slave to pose as a highborn Telvanni lady? What? That's Sanamu Zabamat and her cunning plans. I do have, the slave you want. Falura Lurvu, a pretty Dunmergor. But first you must get an exquisite skirt, an exquisite shirt, and exquisite shoes to dress her in. Go get those exquisite clothes and bring them to me, and then we will discuss a price for her. Oh, you mean these? Oh, where you can get the... Well, yeah, I got... Okay, so... Oh, where can you get the exquisite clothier? Okay, I guess... Yeah, alright. Good. These clothes are perfect. Hold on to them. You'll give them to her once when you've brought her, but when you bought her. But I need a little more to coach her to play the part of a highborn Telvanni lady. I know just the thing. Get a bottle of Telvanni bug musk perfume. Try burn. Yeah, I know. I already went there. Alright, so, alright, you have the Telvanni bug musk? Excellent. No, don't give it to me. You'll give it to her when you have bought her. Now let me tell you my price. For this superb, specimen, skillfully coached to pay her part in your little scheme, I am pleased to offer you the modest sum of 1,200 drakes, and I only offer you this special price out of my friendship with Sonamu. You know, you offer a much lower price for your other slaves, so how about you cheap out on me? You drive a hard bargain, but I like to see a happy customer. I'll accept your offer. Now, here's the key for her cage. I'll remove her slave bracers. When you're ready, you should speak to Flor to explain to her that she is to follow you back to Zainab camp to meet her future husband, Ashkane Kalshad. Alright, so there we go. Hello. She's just sitting there staring. You're you, right? Yes, Sarah. Laru of Velothus Haven, daughter of Andrano Lurthru, Lord of Tel Lurthru. Pleased to make your acquaintance, see? Selville Armin has taught me well. I shall be a highborn Telvanni lady, and no one will know the difference, just like a lady. I admit I am a little anxious about marrying an Ashlander, even an Ashlander chief, but anything is better than being a slave. I am very tough and smart, and determined to make the best of my chances. But Seville Iman said you wanted to give me something, some presents? Yeah, here, take them. Oh, Sarah, these clothes! They are divine, such a perfume. Only the very rich can afford this. I shall do everything I can to please you and my new master. That is my gracious lord and husband to become. I am so excited. I cannot wait. Let us travel together to Zainab camp and meet Zainab Lord. Alright, let's go. Oh, let me allow that. like I said earlier, Telvanni slaves are especially screwed. Like, they're used for experiments and slain for no reason and all that, so all the time. Honestly, being married under the assumption of royalty means much fairer treatment, even if the guy is a scumbag. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, no wonder the slave is happy for the outcome. Yeah. Yeah, but it's still just a crazy scenario, especially considering that you could also go over here, buy all the slaves, and then immediately free them all. You know, just let them all go run off. And what I did on one of my RP playthroughs was I actually decided to free all the slaves in Seyda and specifically free them all in the census and exes office, so in theory all of them would get immediate travel straight to the imperial city so they can get like new jobs and stuff and just live normal lives, you know, out in the society of the imperial city instead of living in an ash camp with some half-drunk a-hole who's always stuck up, and of course, having the slightest suspicion, like the slightest bit of a fear, that if this chief ever figures out that this slave here is in fact a slave and not a highborn Telvanni noble, then it could be absolutely bad for, well, Ulfalora here. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and travel back to Voss. That's awesome, RP. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like it's the best route. Either that or freeing them all in Balmora, because, well, Balmora is Halalu owned, so, like, Balmora, Ebonheart, or the Census and Exes office. And honestly, I feel like the Census and Exes office is, like, the best bet. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to save here, because we're going to be walking this slave all the way through the entire wilderness. Now, mind you, these are really the only two escort quests that really matter in this game. And really, these are the only two most tedious parts. But there is a fight later on in another camp that I feel like is going to be somewhat tough to pull off. Do you have to use command humanoids to do that? Oh, with all the slaves? No. No, they once you buy the slaves, they'll follow you until you free them. Or until they die. Until they die or are freed. So you have to actually... Oh god. Come on, really?
I have you.
Okay, I guess I'm fighting Ashclanners. Damn Ashlanders. Deciding to attack me and my slave that I just rightfully bought for 800 septims. Of course, it looks like we got the other guy up here on us.
There is no escape. There is no escape.
At least she's providing fatigue reduction. But the dungeon slaves don't follow you, do they? Oh no, they do follow you. Oh, wait, you mean the slaves that you actually find out in the world. Yeah, no, you just free them. I was talking about the slaves you actually go and buy, and then you can just free them wherever. I guess you could use command humanoid on other slaves, though, and just free them elsewhere. In fact, it is possible. There are some slaves that are in areas where they'll say there is no escape, but it is possible to command humanoid them and take them to a slave camp or whatever that you have a key for, and then you can free them there because, of course, you actually have the key for them. They're in the right area code. So yeah, there are ways to free slaves. You just need the right spell or the right feature.
Now you die!
Gotta love fighting elites as an argonian. Because they'll try to poison you, but like, when you're immune to poison, it doesn't exactly go their way. Good lord, my fatigue is looking rough. I definitely need to... Yeah, I guess once I finish guiding Farlora over here, I should go hit a shrine and get my endurance fixed. And of course get a new belt. Definitely need to get a new belt enchanted. Shouldn't be hard to do though. I got plenty of gold. I have 33k already. There's so many ways you can get gold in this game, it's actually ridiculous.
You will suffer greatly!
Oh really, this elite's gonna bite me. Others would poison me. Of course it's a basic elite too, that's actually kind of funny. I played a bit more Morrowind recently, and some reason, every time I fight a creature like a mud crab or a elite or whatever, it plays a battle taunt for no reason. So now my character's schizophrenic. That is actually funny. Character just runs around like, "You'll die, Swit," to a mud crab. Then walks up to an elite. "I fought mud crabs tougher than you." More great roleplay. What just happened? Where's my slave? Where'd you run off to? Are you... Okay. I don't know what just happened. Honestly, I feel like that could have been very bad. Here, I'm actually going to rest until it's morning. Just so I can see a bit better. There we go. That way if my slave runs off, I can at least see where she runs to. Oh god, another lit. Hey, I mean, it's free XP at this point. Ooh, disease. That means this guy's gonna try and poison me. Yep. Keep trying. You'll get there eventually. That's not the right ash can. Come on. Ah. I'm honestly surprised how much progress I'm making in my Blood Moon RP, though. Actually, now that you've said she might crack in her acting as a noble, I've noticed her name is literally one step away from... Oh, is she chasing after? No, that's a Nyx Hound. Oh god, get off of her. Oh shit, she took some damage. I've noticed her name is literally one step away from failure. That's not a good omen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she really might crack on acting as noble. Come on, really? You're such a failure, Flora. What? Where are you running? What? Hey, wait for me. Runs away. Come on. What the fuck? What was that? That is actually the funniest shit ever. I think that's the first time I've actually heard an NPC say, hey, wait for me, and the second I turn around, they're running off. For no reason. That's wild. You know, it's also bad whenever whenever your walk speed is faster than an NPC's follow speed. Hey, there's Anna. She was running after a Nyx Hound, lol. Well, this mess is finally over. And yeah, we definitely put some good time in this. There we go. Yes, yes, Sarah. Yes, we are here. We are here safely. And this fine man, is he to be my bridegroom? Yeah, you nervous now? He is very distinguished looking, isn't he? A bit severe, perhaps, but the lines on his face there show that he likes to smile. Oh, Sarah, I think I'm going to be very happy. Okay, now you got your big booty bitch. What now? Anyways. Gonna name me Nervarine? When I have my highball and Telvanni bride. Yeah, you mean this Telvanni bride? This is my new Telvanni bride. I am very pleased with you, with your gift, big head. Though she is not so generous in the hips as I would like. I promise to make her a happy bride and to do her honor as a highborn Telvanni lady. And as I said, I will now name you Zainam Nervarine, war leader of... Oh yeah, this is a... Oh, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a very, weird moment. So now I am the Nervarine.
How wonderful.
Of Zainab, Amisu, and of course Urshalaku. And now we played Couple Finder. So yeah, that guy has his bride. Oh yeah, and we also got this thong here. Ew. I'm just gonna slap that onto this yurt here. And, I guess Urbanism shouldn't be too hard to do, honestly. Well, let's hope the Ashlanders have a marriage counseling official. Yeah. Yeah, because marriage counseling is definitely going to be real fun. I guess they do have a wise woman. If anyone would do any marriage counseling, it would definitely be the wise woman of the tribe.
May I help you?
She would definitely be the only one capable of such things. Such a task. Anyways, I guess what I could do is, I could wrap up here. We could start doing the rest next week. Good lord, look at how many saves I got. There we go. Big head save there. And next time we'll go to the Arabanism camp and do their thing, and then of course do the 3 different Hortator quests, because those are definitely going to be fun. And of course I'm also going to need to drop by Wolverine Hall at some point or something to get cured of my drained endurance, thanks to that one damn little greater bone walker. But that's going to be it for the rest of this stream. I hope y'all have enjoyed the stream. This has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'm going to have to catch you all in the next one. Later! And those sitting around on Twitch, we are going to go find someone to raid.